Nope, Facebook is not a thing in China. If you've got a Chinese friend living in China, or a Chinese friend who goes to China regularly, then you would know that they don't really care about Facebook. So there's kind of, everyone in the West knows that Facebook is banned in China, but people in China go like, what's Facebook? I've just come back from China and I talk to them about how, Facebook is banned, Google is banned, YouTube is banned, and they're like, what's Facebook? What's Google? What's YouTube? They don't really care because they've got their own version of Facebook, which is called WeChat in English or Weixin in Mandarin. And they've got their own Twitter, which is Weibo. And they've got their own YouTube, which is called Youku, I think. Got their own search engines, so they really don't care. So Weixin is like a purpose-built Chinese social media place, and everyone uses Weixin to message their friends, to chat to their friends, to record messages for their friends, to send photos. They use it, the school teachers were using it to send out group photos of activities of what was happening at their school. So they are all over this technology and they really don't care at all that they don't have Facebook. So there's this journalist, an Australian journalist who is posted in Beijing. His name is Fergus Ryan, one of the people that I follow on Twitter to keep up with like the latest on news in China. But he was wondering, because he writes about China all the time, and he was wondering, do I have to say every time I say on Weibo, which is a China micro-blogging platform, like Twitter, he was wondering if he had to write that every time he wrote an article, if people generally know that Weibo is a micro-blogging platform in China. I actually think that he shouldn't have to write that each time. Because, people who know about China know what Weibo is. But yeah, I get also probably lots of people have no clue what Weibo is. Just like the Chinese people have no idea what Twitter is. And by micro-blogging platform, because that's quite a mouthful, I mean like Twitter, which is a social media platform where you write a blog and you're limited by the number of characters that you can write. Like on Twitter, I think you can only use 150 characters. So I think Weibo is similar, that it limits you, so you can't rave on and on and on. You have to make your point in a very short tweet. But it's not called a tweet because it's called Weibo. No one really cares in China about the firewall. They really don't, because they got their own stuff. So if you found this interesting, I'd love you to come over to my website, studiochina.com.au. That's my website, and that's where I put up all these videos, and I also have a website. And I also have an email list. You can go there, put your email address down, and you'll hear from me once a week on what's happening with me. Because if you're learning Chinese or traveling to China for work or for pleasure, I've got all this experience and background, and I want to help you so that when you go to China, you can have more fun, feel more relaxed, be more confident. I'll see you next week, maybe Tuesday, for another episode of Studio China Chats.